Hello, thanks for joining me again today. I want to walk you through one of the most powerful ancient principles that I have been implementing in my life for the past few years, which have been an absolute game changer for me in terms of my ability to build resilience and not just survive in the face of adversity, but really thrive and be able to move on from them with a lot more wisdom and grace and ease. And I want that for you as well. I mean, this is something that I wish I knew a long time ago. It would have ended a lot of suffering, a lot of unnecessary suffering in my life. And I am talking about an ancient Hermetic principle. Just a quick background, the Hermetics were a group of, mystics and philosophers that broke down universal laws, compiled a series of universal laws. I think there are about 7 of them. I want to talk to you today about the Law of Polarity, really suggesting that everything has an opposite. We can't have light without experiencing darkness. We can't appreciate what it's like to have hot weather without the reference point of cold weather. We can't experience what it's like winning without knowing what it's like losing. Now, the reason why this principle has been such a game changer in my life is that it's really helped me transform my perception of seemingly negative or challenging events into really powerful, empowering ones. Now, this is not just like positive thinking or like growth mindset fluff. This is really just a fundamental understanding of behavioral psychology. Behavioral psychology says that what you believe or what you perceive ultimately determines your reality, right? So the lens through which you view the world, i.e. through your belief systems or perceptions, ultimately influence what you think, which influences how you feel, which influences how you act, and in turn produces a new reality. So I want to just walk you through an example from my own personal experience and just losing or almost losing my father to suicide. I was just come out of university. I was really struggling in the workforce, and I had just been rocked by this really confronting news that my dad had tried to end his life after struggling immensely with financial difficulties and off the back of his divorce. And it was really scary, to come to terms with that. And I'm so grateful that he's still around and still alive. But at that time, it was so senseless and so scary and overwhelming. And one of the biggest things that helped me move past it was really learn how to transform this situation into an opportunity for a greater level of connection between my dad and I, who, traditionally we had not really had much of a close, emotionally deep and meaningful relationship. And actually having these conversations, me opening up about my experiences with mental health challenges, helped him feel comfortable sharing this attempted suicide. And in so doing, actually gave birth to, a deeper connection, greater levels of empathy, and actually inspired, one of my first businesses in the mental health space. And this was all because of, instead of, letting fear and worry and suffering overwhelm me and overtake me, I asked myself, what is this trying to teach me? How can I really learn from this situation? What is the seed of good that can come from such a horrific and confronting circumstance? I'll share with you another quick example, having a breakup with a business partner and realizing that we weren't right for each other. As scary and as challenging and confronting and heartbreaking as it was to bring that business to an end, it actually taught me so much about the importance of surrounding yourself with right people, like-minded, shared values, shared vision, and really taught me about how to build a team and how to get the right people on your side, and it taught me so much about character and personality. And yeah, like I said, this is something that has really served me for a long time, because instead of experiencing these events feeling like, my world is in chaos and like I have no control over the situation, and asking myself, why is this happening to me and how will I ever get past this? Truly using my perception to find the good in this situation and actually realize that, hey, if I've been through something so horrific and challenging, then by the law of polarity, it dictates that I must experience on the other side of this something even more magical and abundant and joyful and loving and successful. You can't really experience that unless you actually tap into this power of alchemy, to this power of perception, to be able to really translate and transform this situation into something uplifting and positive and empowering. And so that's what I want you to do right now, whether you're in business and you're experiencing a challenge, or whether it's in your your relationships or your health and well-being. The way that we've been conditioned, whether it's been raised by parents or by society, when we experience something seemingly negative, we instantly stress, we go into fight or flight. We ask, oh, why is this happening to me? God, this sucks. Like, when will this be over with? God, this is like, I'm in so much pain right now, right? And there's no judgment here, because this is literally, how I have reacted to circumstances for the majority of my life. It's only in recent times that I've been able to stop, pause, actually analyze this experience, notice how it has no specific charge, right? All the events and circumstances in your life don't come pre-programmed with an emotional charge. Only you have the power to ascribe meaning to it and thereby give it an emotional charge. So there's freedom in that. There's an opportunity to actually use this power of perception to create a positive, uplifting, empowering emotional charge. And ask yourself, wow, well, what could I possibly gain from this? What can I learn by going through this? What is this trying to teach me? What is this preparing me for? And again, this isn't Pollyanna. This isn't like just positively think your way out of it. This is just like a fundamental rewiring of your brain so that you stop automatically putting yourself in fight or flight, worrying that this will go on forever, worrying that you don't have the tools to make it through, and instead choosing to change your perception, to use the law of polarity in your favor, to identify if something seemingly negative has happened, then I have this ability to transform it into something positive. And in so doing, you experience new, positive, uplifting, empowering thoughts. You feel more uplifted, more driven, more inspired. You take more uplifting, driven, inspired actions and produce new uplifting, driven, inspired results. So I hope that's helpful for you, no matter what you're going through. Search up, the 7 Hermetic Principles. This is taken from a book called The Kybalion, based upon Hermes Trismegistus, who I'll let you do your own research. I'm probably not going to be able to do it that much justice tonight. But yeah, let me know like how helpful was this for you, and what is one situation or circumstance in your life that you can transform for your own benefit by using this law. Again, if this was helpful for you, please drop me a like and subscribe and hit the bell button so you're notified every day. I'm putting up these videos, just everything that I'm sharing from my journey, everything that... Sorry, I cut out again due to storage, but I was just saying that, I'm just trying to share everything that has been helpful for me along my journey with business and with relationships and life, and every little lesson and principle that I think has actually made a difference. I'm not going to share anything that I personally haven't implemented with success, either in my life or in the lives of my clients as well. So yeah, if it's helpful, if you know someone who might be struggling with an adversity in their life, but you feel, hey, maybe this video could be the very well. All right, let's bring it in for a landing there, because I clearly don't have much storage left. But yeah, as I was saying, yeah, please share this around. You know, if this has really helped you and it's positively benefited your life or your day in some way, then yeah, keep paying it forward so others can benefit in the same way that you have as well. Really keen to hear from you, and yeah, I'm sending you lots of love. Have a beautiful day or night ahead.